What's up, Hankiboy here with part 4 of my collaboration with UncleSamsDevil. If you haven't watched the previous parts, keep on watching, the order doesn't really matter. But you will still need a little bit of context, of course. So I'm an active Canadian Armed Forces member, and UncleSamsDevil is a US Marine turned YouTuber. We joined up on Discord and talked about how we would survive a zombie uprising in real life, and we compared that to what we would do in the upcoming zombie survival game Dead Matter to see how realistic that game will be. The first thing we did was come up with a scenario that is as close as possible to what will be happening in Dead Matter, and this is what we based our survival decisions on. And if you want the full context, watch part 1, I give the situation in there. The way we did this, we prepared 10 questions about survival and we answered those questions first as if they were a real life situation. Then we answered the same question but in the context of Dead Matter. So if you want to listen to two guys with military experience talk about surviving the zombie apocalypse, this is the video for you, and keep on watching. But before we start any of this, make sure to check out Uncle Sam's Devil channel at the end of this video. The link to his channel will be in the description and pinned comment. He covers realistic shooters and survival games. His content is awesome and he takes really good care of his community. Also, make sure to check my Discord, link is in the pinned comment if you want to join an always growing community. And if you are ready, let's jump in right where we left off in part 3.
Alright, so I think we're moving on to question 10 now. What would the end game goal be? In real life, what is your end game goal, man?
Alright, so in real life, probably get a small group, a small group established, like I said, close friends, people I know at first, but of course, if I cannot meet up with these guys, I'm not, of course, we're not talking like week 2 or first month, we're talking years down the line here for our end game. So get a small group, establish a small community. We have all our fundamentals covered. Like we have food, we have water, it's all sustainable. We have our shelter, we have our security, like it's all good to go. We're living kind of a normal life. We probably cleared a good amount of the zombies that were around us. And once we're really set up in our community, probably start moving out, clearing more and more, pushing out, extending the borders of the community, reach out to other communities and start working together to probably get as close as to what the life was before, because at some point that's what I think everybody will be driven to, just get back to, of course it's not going to get back to what it was, but start moving slowly towards that goal, because you're not going to want to spend your life in the woods under a tarp like for 40 years, right? You're going to want to get back normal, have hobbies, have activities, spend some time doing other stuff than surviving. And of course, you're going to be thinking about the next generation, of course, that you don't want to just leave them in that fucking shithole and haven't done anything to make it better for them, because of course. That's the way.
At that rate, I mean, if you're not trying to find a way to survive and for the next generations to survive, you know, humankind is going to become extinct. Like you said, 90%, it's already gone, you know, so. All right, so for me, end game, in real life, mostly survival, you know. If there's a path to a cure or something like that, you know, that I saw that was viable or I felt called to, I'd definitely be up to the challenge of I'd definitely try to undertake that, you know, see if that's something that we could do for the future. But you know, there would be stuff like that came out that was just a fluke, you know, legend, you know, so you'd have to exercise good judgment and decide what's really worth it, you know. But in the end, you're trying to survive, and you matter to yourself more than other people. Your family, your close friends, the people that are in your group, they matter to you more than the random people that you're gonna see in the world. So yeah. So what about you, man, in Dead Matter?
Domination of the server. No, I'm just fucking around. Uh, my first, like the first time I'll jump in game, of course, after we've hashed some bugs and we did all those things, that like the first real playthrough, my main goal is going to be to not die. Like that's my goal.
Yeah.
Have a game where I do not die. And I really want my first game to be focused around that. So my end game would be to have a secure shelter, have sustainable food, have sustainable water, and just see how long I can survive in game. And that's one thing that made me wonder how the servers are going to work for that. Like I know there's going to be infrastructure decay, but will there be an end? Like, because I know we're going to be moving through time, right?
Right. Time will be moving, but I don't think so. Again, and also a lot of these servers, I would even venture to say most of them, well, yeah, they said they're shutting down the official servers after closed alpha. So the servers are community run. So the admin is deciding, what happens if there's a server wipe. Me personally, not going to be wiping servers all the time. I don't really believe in that. So I don't think there's an end game, like trying to build a plane or trying to find the cure. And I don't think that's a thing. I think it's continuing life and trying to survive the apocalypse despite what happens.
Yeah, so that would be my end game then. Like if there's no end to the game, just see how long I can survive and try to always beat that record, I guess. And so my end game would be have a good shelter, have food, have water always coming in, and just have the means to survive and fight whoever tries to how could I say that? Stop me from breaking my record, I guess.
Right.
How about you, man?
So for me in Dead Matter, I guess where it goes different than in real life is, eventually after surviving becomes enough, and I'm set on that. I'm confident that I'm going to survive. My group is good. We are going to start building. We've seen the building and barricading system, how you can build stuff. We're going to be trying to build up and become dominant over the map, we don't want to be the ruthless or anything and just start killing. We're not going to be a Negan or anything crazy like that, but yeah, we definitely want to actually kind of be a known entity, like a group that everybody knows and respects, and we kind of have say over some of the map and stuff like that for sure. Whereas in real life, it's possible, but most likely that's not going to go down that way. And that, or hell, man, me and you can just group up in real life and in game, and we can rule the world. I don't care. That's up to you, man.
Yeah, sounds good to me. It sounds good to me, man. But yeah, no, I get what you're talking about. Like almost have a faction status, I guess.
Right.
Like people know not to go wherever you are because, like, if you act badly, it might go bad for you, and that zone is controlled by these guys. We better not go grab their fucking soda cans and whatnot because Uncle Sam's gonna be mad.
Make a freaking mod with admin controls where we can start a freaking tornado. There probably aren't tornadoes up in Canada.
Yeah, that's probably what I will be aiming. Also, like after my first playthroughs, like where I survived as long as I can. Of course, I'm not gonna always be doing that, but yeah, building maybe even like a community,
right?
Like a neighborhood just full of people building up, and faction wars and whatnot. I guess that's for another time though. So we have a little bonus here for you guys. What would be our number one advice, and what are 3 skills or knowledges or talents we have that would be useful in a zombie apocalypse? I will give that one to you.
All right, so let's see. So fitness, right? We've seen the zombies in freaking Dead Matter, so we know they can move pretty damn fast. Hell, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna move fast in real life, and even if they don't, even if they just walk slowly, a horde's gonna creep up on you at some point. You're gonna need to be able to move constantly, be fit, and your body be okay with that. It not completely break you down to the point where you're just gonna accept death, being torn apart by a horde or whatever. So fitness is pretty important. And then on top of that, it kind of goes hand in hand with the ability to think on your feet, make rational decisions, but quickly. You know, you wake up middle of the night, you look outside, there's 500 zombies. You got to get your group out. What do? You know, you've got to figure out what those decisions are, how to make them, or you're going to get everybody killed. We're talking in real life and in the game. And then finally, I would say this is actually probably the most important trait that you'd want to have is patience. You know, you want to know how to survive, be fit, all that stuff. But more than that, you want to be patient, have patience. Not being patient is going to cause you to make irrational decisions. You need fuel. You're freaking out about it. You know, you show your hand to somebody else that has the fuel, they're refusing to give it to you. You put yourself at risk. Waiting out zombies, you know, there's just so many things in an apocalypse that would require a large amount of patience. So that's my take on what traits would be best suited for someone in an apocalypse, and definitely what I would focus on for sure. What about you?
Yeah, man, it's the first point, exactly the same thing I have. Like, one advice is be in shape. Like right now in our day and age, it's super easy to function without being in shape. Like, everything's so easy. Getting food is easy. Just doing whatever is freaking easy. You do not need to be in shape to do anything, basically. But in a situation in like a zombie apocalypse, not being physically fit, that's gonna get you killed. That's almost for sure. You'll get outrun by zombie hordes. You'll get outmaneuvered by a zombie horde. Like, people, like, if you have 500 zombies coming towards you that have human abilities, right? Like, they can kind of run. If they're not injured, their body's okay, they can run at you.
Right.
If there's 500 of them coming at you, if you can't run, that's it. You're done. You'll probably injure yourself, that's for sure. If you've never been active and you start going out scavenging in the rubbles, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like disease and health problems, they won't be easily treated anymore. Like right now, if you have something, you just go to the pharmacy or you go see your doctor, and he's just gonna give you whatever to fix your problem right there. But like, not being in shape brings health problems, and those won't be fixed easily anymore. And yeah, as far as skills go, for me personally, I used to be a carpenter, which is, I believe, would be friggin' useful to just build stuff, fortify my
definitely
house. Oh yeah, and I have a pretty good green thumb. I have a decent sized garden for where I live. At least I grow a lot of food, and I like it, and I think it's definitely something that's going to be that would be useful, knowing like what's a fertilizer other than the bag you can buy that's written fertilizers on it.
Zombie guts.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of things that people probably don't know. You can just throw that in your garden.
But hell, man,
you're gonna have.
If we're gonna use decomposed zombies, I want you to try it first and let me know how it goes, and then if it works, I'll use it.
Yeah, I might not be the first one to try. We could give that to some random neighbor. Hey, bud, try the tomato. It's pretty good. I hear.
It works, I swear.
Yeah, yeah, just basic thing like that, like how to harvest seeds.
Right.
Like, I know how to do that for pretty much every vegetable and every fruit. There's some that need specific things. You can't just grab the seed from whatever for some vegetables. And yeah, just basic things I know like that. I think would help. And there you have it. This was the last part for this collaboration with UncleSamsDevil. Do not forget to pay him a visit. I will have the link to his channel in the description and pinned comment. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you did. Check out my Discord if you want to chill and chat with the members. Link in the description and pinned comment also. And that is it for today. I will see you in the next one.